Hey there, welcome to Introduction to Human Resource Management, or HR. That's what we all know it as. I'm Dr. Lon Schiffbauer. I'm SPHR certified and have a PhD in industrial organizational psychology. I also have about 15 years experience in the HR sector, and I'm also a professor at Salt Lake Community College teaching, you guessed it, HR. So I think it's fair to say I know my way around the block. But that's kind of the thing about HR. We all know it pretty well. You know HR, they're the ones that pay you, that manage your health care, manage days off, are responsible for the employee experience. They're also there to provide support for legal and for management and employees if there's ever a confrontation or an issue that needs to be addressed. In fact, HR fulfills many roles, many of which we may not be completely aware of. I'll even go so far as to say that HR is like the Matrix.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes.
So as Morpheus explained there, HR is everywhere. Okay, he was talking about the Matrix, but no. The principle applies equally to HR, and that's what we're going to be talking about throughout this series. I mean, let's take a look at some examples here. In many ways, we live in a world that has been conceived and constructed by HR. So, for example, if you've ever gone on a family vacation, odds are paid time off came into play there. If you ever worked on a holiday and were paid time and a half, that's HR. If your family has health insurance, that's HR. Grandparents are retired, HR played into that. If you work in a safe environment, HR. Were you trained to do your job? Yep, HR. Tuition assistance, Social Security, if you love or hate your job, love or hate your manager. All these things and many more are directly linked to HR policies. So when you look at this list, it's not hard to see how HR plays a really important, albeit sometimes invisible, role in our lives. You know, as a college instructor, I'm often asked, when am I ever going to use this? And I've got news for you. Sometimes it's a fair question. But not with HR. You're going to use this. Even if you are not going to work in HR, as an employee, it really behooves you to understand how HR works and how it operates and how you exist within that system. So I hope you take advantage of this series and really kind of dig in a little bit. At the very least, it's going to make you a better, more autonomous, more fulfilled, thriving employee. And hey, that's not too shabby. So let's have some fun.